Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host for the Countdown to Aftermath, Lawrence Breeze. Unfortunately, Steph can't be with us here today, but I am, as always, joined by our head commentator, Brett Hadley.
That's me, good afternoon. It seems weird without Steph here. We will see her at the next show, no doubt, but it's just me and you today.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, we've got a lot to get through today, coming off a massive show at Wrestlebration.
What a show that was. I'm still recovering myself.
Yeah, we had a lot to go through. But Brett, you're on double duty today.
I know. We're sat the opposite way around to what we usually sat, because not only is Steph not here, but
Ricky Zappa is also missing from the action. So I guess realistically what we need to do right now is head down to ringside and get this first match underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opening contest of Aftermath is a triple threat match, and it is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, please welcome the Necessary Evil, Palmer.
Something has gone backstage. Necessary Evil is currently making these fans wait. Not anybody else. There's nobody out here at the moment. Here he comes, the Necessary Evil Palmer. After making these people wait here.
Introducing the Man Mountain, Andrew Jepson.
The Man Mountain Jepson making a return here to UKW. Former TV champion, former tag team champion. He's in there against another big man in Palmer, the Necessary Evil. Be interesting to see how the third man in this match is going to fare against these two larger gentlemen. The fans clearly on the side of Jepson here.
Introducing next, being accompanied by one half of the society, Remus Kane. This is the Man of Destiny, Robert DeCaro.
The society making their way to the countdown to Aftermath. This match will feature Robert DeCaro with Remus Kane on the outside supporting his cohort here tonight. We have seen Robert DeCaro here in the past. He's a brand new newcomer here to UKW. It's Remus Kane. Just explaining, Brett, how it's Robert DeCaro is not a newcomer to UKW, but Remus Kane is, and this new attitude that DeCaro has.
yeah, the society, they seem quite intimidating between them.
I think Remus Kane may be trying to psych DeCaro up here.
This is a triple threat match. Remus Kane is not in this match, but wait a minute. Remus Kane attacking Andrew Jepson in the corner.
the necessary evil, and Jepson.
Is this a setup?
Wow.
Is it? Oh, there's a massive collision in the middle.
Media of the minds.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Palmer and Jepson with double body slams on the Society. And out of the ring they go. That really didn't work, did it?
It definitely didn't, but obviously now you've got the two big men standing together in the ring. This, as you said, Brett, triple threat match.
Yeah, they're not friends. But see, there we go.
Saw there Palmer offering the hand and Jepson taking it. Obviously, I know Jepson rather well. I know he's a friendly guy.
A bit naive there, he was.
He sees the best in people. I don't think he's naive. He wants to see the best in people, but obviously
not sure about somebody called beating the necessary evil. Yeah. He's now putting his boots to Jepson in the corner.
It's definitely a good versus evil here. Good Christian boy like Jepson taking on the necessary evil while the Society are recovering. I was going to say DeCaro, but both of them wiped out on the floor. This time Jepson with a big boot.
Right in the chops.
I think got the shoulder by the looks of that. And now Jepson moving out of the way.
Jepson now getting this crowd in the UKW arena going with a clothesline in the corner.
It's a joy to watch Jepson in the ring.
Oh, we haven't seen him in a long time, have we?
No, we haven't, but obviously it's the fact the way he moves as a big man, it's unbelievable.
It's deceptive, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, what's body block there?
That's my point, the boy can fly.
Nobody will forget that time that Jepson did a toe pick on Hero and wiped out Team UKW back at Showdown in 2018.
Seems like so long ago now.
Yeah, Jepson can definitely fly along some of the better sort of cruiserweight, lightweight competitors here at UKW. But Palmer now back on top.
Palmer with an Irish whip. Jepson into the corner, hard there.
Palmer maybe looking at picking Jepson up here.
He's got him up. The strength of Palmer. Got kicked by DeCaro, who came back in at the opportune time there.
Yeah, DeCaro, they're kicking the leg out of Palmer. Obviously that caused Palmer to drop, but that back drop still happened to Jepson.
Oh, and on the outside, the
Society,
whipping.
Yeah, sending Palmer packing there into the ring post. Now DeCaro looking to take advantage of a weakened Jepson.
It's now down to 1-on-1 temporarily here. Oh, goodness gracious.
Palmer just gone through the barriers.
Bye to the barriers. Oh my God.
Thank goodness there was nobody sat in that row there, because they'd have been absolutely obliterated.
It really would.
A knee there by DeCaro.
DeCaro nearly getting the victory there whilst this was going on the outside. Crowd firmly behind the man Mountain here.
Yeah, the crowd definitely getting behind. And DeCaro not enough strength.
Nope. Tried the Irish whip, got reversed.
Massive shoulder tackle, and it looks like the Gentle Giant has awoken.
I think the switch might have been flipped in Andrew Jepson there.
Remus Kane on the outside needs to keep an eye on Palmer, because Palmer's slowly stirring.
Jepson looking for a suplex in the ring here. Blocked by DeCaro.
A kick to the back of the knee there.
Like Tree Trunks' legs.
A stalling drop kick.
DeCaro needs to drag him out if he wants to cover.
Trying to cover Jepson, but realising he's under the ropes, that wouldn't have counted as a pin.
Not at all. DeCaro trying just to manoeuvre Jepson back into the corner.
It's a big frame to try and pick up, especially if it is dead weight. Kane still taking pot shots at Palmer on the outside.
Oh, Jepson moves out of the way. Picks up DeCaro.
Big body slam. But Jepson's clearly feeling the effects.
He was struggling to execute the body slam there. Got it eventually though.
Just a ramming headbutt there
Like to batter him around using his head. And again, right into the midsection, DeCaro.
Reminiscent of the Junkyard Dog there. Palmer's just leveled Kane on the outside.
DeCaro goes up, down.
Slam. Palmer breaking the cover up there.
Palmer realising he nearly lost the winner's share of the purse money there, Lawrence.
It's a strange dynamic that we have, because technically speaking, this is a triple threat, one-on-one.
Yeah.
But it's had a strange environment. With Kane coming out here, it's been more of a one-on-2.
It has a now.
Belly slam.
Nice belly-to-belly suplex by Palmer. Almost.
Wow. Managing to kick out.
Neil Ayrton almost got to 3 there. Very close. Palmer there saying to a referee it was 3, but it wasn't.
See there, Jepson's trying to get back up to his knees, and you see instinctively after these massive forearm shivers, Jepson trying to get his hands up, trying to protect himself.
Quite doing DeCaro.
He went for a low blow, DeCaro, but got caught.
Trying a low blow, and it really didn't work out for him.
Here comes,
wait a minute.
Kane again.
It's a triple threat match here. There's no.
Don't forget Kane.
Oh, but wait a
Palmer
minute.
through. Choke bomb.
Just a straight out choke bomb on Kane there. It might be the last we see of him. Palmer's followed him out.
Yeah, Palmer is let his aggression get the better of him. He turned his attention.
Yeah, there's a match going on in the ring here still.
There you see the double reversal there. Palmer sending Kane face first into the ring post. But DeCaro, he's on his feet. Jepson isn't. Palmer though, I guess he just had enough of the constant interference from Kane.
He's trying to neutralise Kane there, but there DeCaro comes out.
Drop kick to the knee from DeCaro.
But Palmer, on the knee right to the face.
It's that running knee. That might be it. Might have knocked Kane out, but
Jepson at the last moment saving the match for himself there.
If this was the opportunity for Jepson, this is it. Kane again dealing with Palmer. But a jawbreaker from DeCaro. Went for that bicycle knee.
Jepson caught him.
Butterfly suplex coming.
Here we go, beautiful. And down he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and this is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Man Mountain, Andrew Jepson.
Jepson taking advantage of Palmer and Remus Kane on the outside. He got DeCaro on his own and he capitalised, but we see Palmer there firing away on Remus Kane. These two from the society definitely haven't made any friends here.
Absolutely none.
The society, Remus Kane not happy with DeCaro's loss.
Welcome back to UKW for Andrew Jepson and a victorious return.
It's lovely to see Palmer here. To my knowledge, the first time he's been at UKW. It's a shame. I'd like to see this match again, Brett, but without Robert DeCaro on the side. I'd like to see Palmer and Andrew Jepson facing it once again.
Yeah, one-on-one battle with the big men, that would be good. We are underway at Aftermath. Plenty more action to come. Right here this afternoon.
Jepson making his way out of the UKW arena, but obviously stopping to say thanks to all these fans that cheered him along. It was definitely great to see the man Andrew Jepson back here in his ring.
There he is. Andrew Jepson kicks off Aftermath.
It was a
victory.
Definitely, wow. It was a shame that the society got involved the way that they did. Like Remus Kane realistically had no business being out here.
No, the referee should have maybe sent him to the back, but he didn't.
It's a triple threat. Like there's no rules. Like you can't get disqualified. So I understand why Neil Ayrton didn't send him to the back, but
he made his presence known, didn't he?
I'd like to say that hopefully sometime in the near future we'll see Palmer and Jepson in that ring again.
I'd like to see that. Yeah.
One-on-one. I think that'll be a phenomenal match. But that was the first match that we got out of the way, Brett. So we really need to talk about what happened at Wrestlebration.
Wow. What a show.
And I guess the best way to start is at the very beginning of that show.
Yeah, like most shows with a steel cage match would have that at the end. We didn't do that.
We didn't. We had Jonathan Sedgwick retain the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against Cayman Carlisle.
His mortal enemy, Cayman Carlisle, who seem to be fighting forever, those guys. One more time, and Sedgwick got the win.
We're going to see Cayman and Sedgwick again tonight in a tag team match.
Oh yes. Who's tag team? Is that on your short sheet here? That's the collective's music.
It's the collective music. We've mentioned Cayman Carlisle, but to my knowledge, he's not supposed to be out here right now.
No, but here they are.
Cayman Carlisle leads it. Oh, there he is. The collective have arrived.
Don't quite know what they're doing out here right now. But here are the collective.
Henry Winter asking for the microphone.
Throwing the UKW logo back at us here. And I guess we'll find out what's on the mind of the collective.
I'm lost with you, Brett. I haven't got anywhere on this run sheet that the collective is supposed to be out here right now.
Seeing as they commandeered the microphone from me, they've got something on their mind. Let's find out what it is. This crowd are not going to be quiet.
Well, Cayman Carlisle is trying to shut these fans down, but Henry Winter, I know him very well. He isn't going to care. He'll just wait till there's quiet.
Yeah, sit down. Before I was rudely interrupted by Mr. Bobby without his costume on, I wanted to come out here and try and be polite.
Polite?
Maybe they've turned a tree, turned a corner, sorry.
This crowd here letting Henry Winter know what they think of him.
I think it's fair to say he definitely does what we saw the fight that he had with Mustafa Khan.
That was a war.
Wrestlebration.
So because last month at Wrestlebration, I promised I would bring back the old Mustafa Khan. And I delivered. There's no denying that the old Mustafa Khan, the arse himself, was in this ring. Not this glad-handing, high-fiving, Sedgwick hooking mess. The real Mustafa Khan was here. And I'll hold my hands up. I'll hold my hands up willingly. Shut up! If you don't come over there, you're going to regret it.
I think a big man threatening the crowd.
I didn't get the job done. Mustafa Khan beat me cleanly in the middle of this ring. 1, 2, 3.
It's fair for Winter to say that. That's what happened.
Humility, yeah.
Here's the thing, Mustafa Khan. He took a chokeslam off the apron into a table and another 2 chokeslams in the middle of this ring to keep me down for just 1, 2, 3. So how about we do this again? Me and you can 1-on-1. No Persian rules. We've got no DQ, no count out. Weapons, very welcome. Let's call this Viking rules. But we're not going to do this on some second-rate show like Aftermath. There's been no mayhem, no Halloween bash. This belongs on Wrestlebration.
What?
Next year, you and me, 1-on-1, Wrestlebration 13. I'll see you then.
Henry Winter issuing the challenge to Mustafa Khan, who we are expecting to see later today.
Say Wrestlebration 13?
Wrestlebration 13, the challenge has been made. Henry Winter, Mustafa Khan one more time, but this time in Henry Winter's wheelhouse, a Viking rules match. fair, got to give credit to Henry Winter.
He admitted what happened. He was telling the truth.
Yeah, he told the truth. He said it took 3 choke slams, and it did. And to be fair to Henry Winter, he was up at the count of 4. I mean, he's clearly not changed that much, but
absolutely not. Hey, there's the challenge laid out for Wrestlebration. I'll get this when you're back there.
Henry Winter now taunting Brett Hadley. Came out with that smug look on his face. I think you're safe to go get that microphone.
I am now, they've gone.
Well, we're glad that's out of the way. They've gone again.
Oh, he scares me.
But literally, Henry Winter's called his shot. He's basically called out Mustafa Khan for a year's time. Let's do this again.
Is that a wise thing to do?
The thing is, we know that if anything, Henry Winter's consistent. He's been like this since he stepped foot into a UKW ring.
Oh, this is true.
Mustafa Khan does go through peaks, goes through waves. He goes through. He is 1 minute. The ass kicker. Sorry, nearly said something completely different. Then.
No, don't.
the kicker that he is. Henry Winter did bring that back. Henry Winter so much so changed his game at Wrestlebration.
He levelled it well and truly.
He implemented more of a striking style. He was kicking Mustafa Khan. He wasn't doing the usual, just going to come in and try and club you to death.
Nope.
So I'd like to hear what Mustafa Khan is going to say to this, if he's going to accept this challenge or.
I guess we'll find out in due course. We are going to be joined.
We are expecting to see Mustafa Khan. Let's just go back then to where before we were interrupted by the collective. Sedgwick beat Cayman Carlisle in the cage. Yep. We established that was a cracking way to start Wrestlebration.
It really was, but that meant then that Sedgwick had to go on later on and defend his belt once more in the main event against J-Ro Lewis.
And obviously, that's where things changed for Sedgwick. The jester, J-Ro Lewis, was successful at last in capturing the UK Wrestling Championship.
His dream was realised. After all this time, he managed to do the one thing he said he was going to do. You know,
you might not want to steal Cayman Carlisle's catchphrase. He might come back out here. But yeah, you are right. Like J-Ro did win that championship, which he claimed for so long. And I mean, I guess it's fair to say J-Ro has had some sort of conspiracy theories going on in his head.
Oh, he's had all sorts going on in his head for months. He kept thinking everything was against him. He kept thinking Sedgwick was ducking him, but he wasn't giving him a fair opportunity.
So I think what we should really go do right now is take a look at what words that the jester J-Ro had for Jonathan Sedgwick here tonight.
Do you smell it? Do you smell that fresh scent? That is the smell of a new era. The era of the jester. And before I start insulting people's intelligence, I've heard the rumblings, I've heard the rumours, I've heard little snippets here and there. Just to cut to the chase. No, Mr. Sedgwick will not be getting his rematch for this at Aftermath. In fact, I want something bigger. I want someone who's, had their rare shot, if any shot at all. I want a big challenge. I want the biggest that you've got. I know what people are thinking. My size, fluky victory, so they think. I'm gonna prove that isn't the case. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. And I'm going to prove you have to take out the jester if you want to take this from me. Simple.
I guess just going to say, I guess the jester there's not wasting any time in denying Sedgwick.
Is that really a wise decision?
Sedgwick's the boss.
He is.
Let's not pretend that Sedgwick hasn't got stroke around here. If he wanted that title match, it doesn't matter what J-Ro says.
No.
He could have just gone, you know what, I'm having my title match because that's what I want.
But J-Ro doesn't seem interested and wants bigger. Wants the biggest we've got. I mean, geez. But let's speak of Sedgwick. Let's find out what he had to say about this and see what's on his mind as we head into Aftermath today.
So the new UK Wrestling Champion, Jester J-Ro Lewis, is refusing to give me a rematch for the title at Aftermath, as he still believes I'm responsible for him having to wait 16 months. It had nothing to do with the global pandemic or the fact I gave him an opportunity in the main event of Wrestlebration. Well, I'm willing to respect his wishes for now, but just remember, I will be coming for that rematch. And speaking of Wrestlebration, that was supposed to be the end, finished, but as usual came in, you had to weasel your way into that spotlight. So I'm willing to give the collective whatever they want for one more opportunity at revenge on Sunday 29th of August at Aftermath. And the clock is ticking.
Well, as predicted, Brett, like Jonathan Sedgwick is going to take this one like a champion, so to speak.
Yeah, like the man he is, and he's not, he's going to focus on the collective.
Yeah, he's respecting J-Ro's wishes. Obviously, we heard J-Ro ask for a bigger challenge, so I'm assuming, knowing Sedgwick like I do, he's probably got something planned.
Oh, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
We're going to move on from the heavyweight title picture just for a second, because I've got a bit of an announcement that I'm going to make myself a little later.
You have?
A little bit.
Okay.
We'll get to it. We need to discuss
now.
the tag team championships.
Oh.
It's been a while since we've seen the tag team champions here at UKW. Not for any other reason that obviously they've been up and down the country defending those championships up and down the country. Like they've
really
been everywhere
have.
with the Lion Kings. So tonight, for the first time in probably 2 years, the Lion Kings are going to be back here defending the UKW Tag Team Championships inside this ring at Aftermath.
I'm so excited to see these guys. The Big Cat, Seb Strife, and the Ugandan Warrior and Seriko are back here in the UKW arena, and they are ready to, defend their belts. They want a challenge. They want the best competition, and they are here, and they are more than ready tonight. I'm so excited to get these guys back in the ring.
And the fact that they're going against a former around-the-clock champion in Johan Hunt, as well as Dynamite Chris Hart, who, for a lot of people, had a standout performance at Wrestlebration in the ladder match.
That dream ticket match. Yeah, he was as close as anybody to winning that dream ticket.
So while those two are a little bit of a mixed bag in terms of that they haven't been tagging as a consistent unit like the Lion Kings have,
they have got experience.
They're very well versed enough to at least be able to go and cause the Lion Kings some problems. I can't, honestly, no disrespect to either of them, I can't see them upsetting the Lion Kings here tonight.
Stranger things have happened. You never know.
100%. No, I don't think anybody would have thought that Johan Hunt would have walked out of Wrestlebration at least briefly as an around-the-clock champion.
I don't think Johan Hunt would have thought it either. But again, stranger things happen here.
And we're going from the male tag team champions to one half of the female tag team champions. Alfie, obviously successful in winning the UK Wrestling Women's Championship at Wrestlebration.
Big night for her it was.
And obviously we saw bleed from the head that night. Leonie Rose and Alfie made contact and blood gushed everywhere. That didn't stop her.
Did. Alfie still though got the victory that night and became the UK Wrestling Women's Champion.
And obviously she's got a match here tonight, but if she doesn't know who she's facing, it's an open challenge. I think it's fair that we should really take a look to see what the new champion has got to say about this tonight.
Let's take it to Alfie.
So, I am your new UKW Women's Champion. After such a long journey, I finally reached the top. Now, my proven track record shows I am a fighting champion, and I am going to still honour that. At Aftermath, I'm putting this on the line. There's so many talented women out there that I'd love for one of them to step up, and I will prove that my win was not a fluke.
Wow.
Alfie Rogue, as I mentioned, issuing the open challenge, but we heard it from her there. She's going to continue to be a fighting champion.
Got to give her credit for that.
The only thing that begs the question is we don't know if that includes Leonie Rose or not. Leonie Rose won the dream ticket herself.
Wow, yeah, she wasn't even in that match, but it was a gauntlet. She managed to get in at the last minute and win that match, basically making sure for herself she gets a title opportunity at any point, at any time when she wants. And you know, knowing Leonie Rose, it could be tonight when Alfie's had a match and is a little worse for wear, she could come and cash it in. Could happen.
It could indeed. Like, obviously, Alfie will have that in the back of her mind. Doesn't matter what happens going forward.
Huge target on her back.
So, she's put it there herself.
Oh, definitely.
I'm just getting word from the back there, Brett. We're about to hear from Mustafa Khan. We're going to finally see what Mustafa Khan has got to say, be it about...
Should we get him out of here?
Yeah, be it about, obviously, what's been said earlier by Henry Winter, if it's about this other major announcement that was promised on social media. But I do know that now is the time that we're going to see Mustafa Khan. So, Brett, you might as well go do your ring announcing jobs and bring the big man down.
This.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome to the ring, he is the Sultan of Slams, the King of Knockouts, he is the monster known as Mustafa Khan! How are we all doing tonight? How are we all doing today? That's not like it, that's not like it. Right guys, as you can tell, right, I've got quite a bit to say, but if you bear with it, we're going to get things started off. So, UKW Academy, it was formed back down in 2009. Basically, many wrestlers started their careers by stepping into this very ring. One example is the Ugandan Warrior, Horus, the tag team champions, and he's here tonight. He's going to be wrestling here tonight. Lovely guy. Okay, myself and Jonathan Sedgwick, we've been having quite a few discussions about how we can expand this academy by doing this very other platform, showcasing our hard work and talent. UKW Academy will be known as Genesis. Genesis will promote a monthly platform for all upcoming talent. Genesis will also have an open door policy. This allows anyone to showcase their abilities, as previously seen here at UKW when trainings from Mike Jones's Squared Circle Academy have appeared. Now this brings me onto our current UK Wrestling Academy champion, Leonie Rose. Leonie, do you want to make your way down to the ring?
Brett's your favourite, Leonie Rose?
It is, my favourite is here. Leonie Rose with that dream ticket in one hand and the belt around her waist, being pulled down to the ring by Mustafa Khan. Why, we're not sure. She is at this current time the UK Wrestling Academy champion. Let's find out what Mr. Khan wants here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Leonie. as I'm a nice guy and I'm not here to wrestle, you know, I'm not here to wrestle, right? I know I'm not prepared, but are you prepared for this? So what, if I were you, I'd be near back and listen up. But you know what, first of all, thank you for coming out here. I really appreciate it, right? I'm going to go straight to the point. You refer to yourself as a history maker, is that right? You defeated 5 male competitors, is that right? To become the champion. And last month you became the first ever women's blue ticket holder, and tonight you're going to make history again.
What's he got in mind here? Speaking in riddles.
Right, well, you know what? I'm here to announce the retirement of that championship belt.
The what?
Which means you are the final Academy champion, which also means you have never been beaten. So it's another accolade to add to your growing list of accomplishments. Yeah?
Yeah, that'll fuel ego. Leonie Rose.
Really?
Yeah, the fact that she's going to go out.
Disgusting behaviour to the best champion on the roster.
Modest as ever.
And while I'm not shocked that you've said that my list of accomplishments is forever growing, I am, after all, the history maker, the gold standard, the best female wrestler this company has ever seen, and I'm the one that made it relevant. We're on FiteTV now, aren't they? And you've said that people have come through this academy, and I'm one of those people that have come through this academy. But my achievements are mine alone, and I only have me to thank, not you, not Mr. CEO Jonathan Sedgwick, and absolutely certainly not the trainers. I've done all this hard work. I've been in this ring, in those gyms, and now I'm being thanked by having my title taken off me. Yes, right. The Scary want to sort this girl out.
This crowd tonight at Aftermath are not shy in telling Leonie Rose what they think of her.
Honestly, I can understand Leonie Rose's frustration though. She's won this championship that's now been taken off her.
Oh,
the fans letting her know that she deserves to be stripped of that championship though.
Yeah, that's right, I thought you finished.
She deserves something.
You're boring. You're boring. That's why you're sat there and I'm in here. But know this. I am the first women's dream ticket winner. And I will make history once again when I cash that in and become the new UKW Women's Champion. I mean, it's inevitable. Just look at my past.
Leonie Rose handing it back.
Literally handing it back to Mustafa Khan.
Just dawned on me, Leonie Rose is a dream ticket holder. Can she not just cash that in on a vacant championship and take it?
Leonie, I want to thank you for being so professional as always.
Come on, mate. You know what? I'm better than this. I'm better than this.
Oh, we'll see Leonie Rose again later, but now let's go back to Mustafa Khan.
And there's a reason behind it. Alright? So I've been offered a very, very special role in Genesis. I am officially the general manager for Genesis Wrestling. Which I jumped at that chance. I know that Genesis is going to be a massive, massive hit. Okay. Let's get... Oh, I have got something very, very special to show you. So as you know, the Academy belt, that's kind of history. I'm just going to put this down here, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the new Genesis Championship belt.
Mustafa Khan unveiling for the first time the championship belt that will be the cornerstone of the new Genesis Wrestling. There's going to be lots of people
as you said,
hungry
that
for
is
that.
a belt and a half. I apologise, I'm going to have to go back to my notes. Okay, this amazing championship will be on the line at an event in the near future. But right now, I'm going to give you a little taste of a Genesis match.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the new general manager of Genesis Wrestling, the one and only Mustafa Khan.
Great reaction from the crowd for Mustafa Khan, the new general manager of Genesis.
Mustafa Khan said, here comes a little preview of Genesis, this following contest. It's set 4-1-4. Introducing first, young Horus.
Making its way out to showcase what Genesis is all about.
Academy champion, please welcome back Tom Steele.
Nice to see Tom Steele back here at the UK Wrestling Academy arena. Representing the Genesis brand. Not the Academy, I'll have to get used to saying that.
That was exciting. Mustafa Khan introducing us to Genesis Wrestling. We've got the belt here with us. And here is a former Academy champion Tom Steele looking good.
But obviously that means nothing as of right now.
The past is in the past.
It's all about Genesis Wrestling.
Young Horus here in, I believe, his debut match.
Genesis technically both of their debut matches while it's under UKW ring.
There we go, referee Neil Ayrton rings the bell. And so both of these guys are going to be looking, I'm sure, at them, the Genesis playfield, and to see whether one of those will be the first holder of this beautiful belt we've got up on our desk here.
Well, obviously, Tom Steele was the last male UK Wrestling Academy title holder. So it makes sense that he would be the one that's representing Genesis right now.
And he's got the size advantage over young Horus here.
It's great to see Tom Steele back.
Oh, it is. He's in great shape, isn't it?
The first time, sort of post-pandemic, that we've seen Tom Steele in a ring. Let's not forget, he was arguably one of the best Academy champions that we've seen as well.
He had all the potential in the world, he really did.
He was one of two-time Academy champions, retained that second title reign against LRB, who obviously is the other member of that literally exclusive club. It's just the two members.
Yeah, very exclusive club. Horus now is looking for a test of strength here with the larger Tom Steele. Is that wise?
I would argue not. Tom's
it's about 6 inches taller.
Yeah, he's also susceptibly strong as well. Like, he just looks like he's skin and bone, but he is unbelievably strong. He's Tom Steele.
Horus trying to get the advantage there, and Steele's like, no, mate, not going to happen.
He's running into a sling blade.
Nice sling blade by Steele. He's on a roll. Doesn't look like he's lost a step. But Horus out of the way, and Steele goes flying all the way over the top rope to the floor.
Yeah, just taking his time. Oh, there we go. Now he finally goes out to follow Steele.
Him out, yeah. Sensible. Kicks away on him on the outside. You hear that all the way up here.
Looking at the monitors around him, just kicking Tom Steele while he's down now.
Best time to kick a man when he's down.
I
mean... The referee up to 5. I think Horus would want to be counted out here on his debut match, surely. No, rolls Steele back in the ring.
The young Horus back in the ring. The referee making sure Tom Steele's okay. Took a wicky kick to the back of the head on the outside now. These leg kicks trying to tie up the quads and the hamstrings. Like as good as Tom Steele is if he's only got one leg.
Tom Steele
firing back.
Yeah. Oh, catches Horus in midair. Huge body slam with authority there.
That's what I'm saying, the strength of Tom Steele. Just blocking the punch.
Picks up Horus in the front face up. Oh, Horus reversing that into an inside cradle. Almost getting the win. That was almost, would you call it a shock if Horus won this match?
Potentially, as I said, the way we need to look at this, Brett, is that it's Genesis Wrestling. It's technically brand new to both competitors. While we can talk more about Tom Steele,
like Mustafa Khan said, it's designed to give like up and coming youngsters the platform they deserve to showcase their talent.
Out.
Steele's been rocked here. In the wrong part of the ring in the corner there. Interested to see what Horus is going to do to capitalise on this. Don't waste too much time. Don't give Steele too much chance to recover, or he might regret that. For a front face lock here, looking for a suplex maybe.
Fisherman suplex, hooking the leg at the same time.
Gets Tom Steele all the way over. He's showboating a little bit. Maybe the inexperience is showing there. Off he goes up to the outside here.
Or he's going to the outside, maybe looking for something.
Goes up all the way to the top rope. Took far too much time there. Far too much time. Tom Steele's like, no, I've had enough of this.
Fisherman buster by Tom Steele.
That's how it's done, Lawrence.
Are we looking to see total recall, perhaps?
Now Steele on the inside. Beautiful drop kick. Is that enough here? The referee down almost. Gets the 3 count.
Hey, maybe Tom's come down his ankle, maybe there.
He landed a little bit awkward, didn't he?
Come up from the cover, clutching at his ankle. Horus is the first to his feet.
Still comes charging in.
Left that front knee.
Hits the ring.
Horus get out of the way.
Turnbuckle knee first. Horus going for here, wheelbarrows. We throw a bulldog right to the knee.
Sort of wheelbarrow face buster.
Oh, well, he gets caught in midair though. Oh,
goodness me.
Good grief.
It's a cyclone slam there from Tom Steele.
Velocity on that. Threw Horus into the air. Steele not going for the cover here, might have something else in mind.
Maybe he's looking to set up that total recall now.
There's this crowd firmly behind the former Academy champion. Springboard off the
total recall.
And there it is. Surely. Down to the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Tom Steele victorious in the first ever Genesis Wrestling match.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Tom Steele.
What a way to end the countdown to Aftermath.
What a victory.
Tom Steele is back here at the UK Wrestling Arena representing the Genesis brand. And Brett, that's about all we have time for on this kickoff show.
Aftermath is on its way. The aftermath of Wrestlebration. You do not want to miss it.
I did promise a special announcement just before we leave there on the pre-show.
Oh yeah, what was your announcement?
The Jester Jero wanted a massive challenge.
He did, the biggest.
Jonathan Sedgwick has already provided him with Rex Savage.
The Alpha Predator.
As
Rex
general
Savage.
manager, I'm going to add Tommy Dillon to that match.
Your what?
Tommy Dillon, Rex Savage and Jester Jero Lewis in a triple threat match for that title tonight.
That's our main event.
We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see. But right now,
the UKW Championship.
The UKW Championship in a triple threat match. It's great to see Tom Steele back, and let's wrap this up as we head over right now to Aftermath.
It's on the way very soon. Well done, Tom Steele, and look out for Genesis Wrestling on its way very soon.